Lions take the court for the last match of the day against the Hoisington Cardinals.
I think this one we've been waiting on, Vic. This could be a pretty good match.
Yeah, Hoisington's they're always tough. Last year, the Lions beat Hoisington here at this tournament to win the tournament. Hoisington might want a little revenge for that. Girls play the way they've been playing the last 4 matches that we've had today, and they should be fine.
5'11", 5'11", 6 foot. These girls are big.
We're gonna have to use our speed, cover all the angles.
It's like Hoisington will serve first.
Ball's in play, and we are on. Got a set from, nice kill. Nice kill, good set from Stephanie, nice set. Stephanie Alderson put that ball right where Autumn Knox wants it, and she had a good cross-court kill. Alderson with the serve, drops it in short. That's 2-0 Minneapolis.
Well, that's a good start, Vic, against this club. If we can keep that up, I keep pressure on Hoisington the whole time. We'll play a little more relaxed, I think. There's another nice serve by Steph.
Mallory with the block on that. Get a set, pass that back set to Lindsay with a nice kill right through the block. Lindsay with a nice kill through the block. 3-0 Minneapolis. Stephanie still serves.
Powers that baby right through that block.
That ball would have been out had she let it go. Nice pickup by Alyssa. Nice set. Autumn with a cross court, but it's wide. Side out to Hoisington, 3-1, Minneapolis.
You'll notice 9 times out of 10, we'll get a good set and a good attack at the net. Good dig by Lynn, and here comes Autumn. Their big middle is there to stuff that one.
Well, they had a good block there. Lions are going to have to watch that front line to find out where them blockers are at and hit through. They went with the dink. They went with the dink over the block.
Mal was there to block, and they just tipped it over. 3-3, Hoisington serving.
Back set to Mallory, took it right down the line.
There wasn't anybody there.
Nobody. Side out to Minneapolis, 4-3 Lions. Mallory's back to serve. Lady Lions look like they're fired up, Mike.
Oh, that was a left. Why they didn't call that.
Good recovery off the rafters on that. That ball's long. That makes it 5-3 Minneapolis. That's a good.
They look a little more serious on this, yet they're still they're having fun. They're smiling.
That ball's long too. Yeah, Minneapolis looking a little more serious than they did the other 4 matches today. They still got their smiles on their faces, but they know this one's the one that they came to play. Another good serve. Nice up by Autumn. Stephanie with a good back set. Alicia or Audie. Nobody there.
We have hitters all the way across that net. I don't think they know who to go block, and they're going to take a timeout. 7-3 Minneapolis.
Yeah, that ball, Mike, was placed right between 2 defenders. They ended up tripping over each other. Couldn't recover to get the ball for the return.
Well, it's a good start for Big Blue here. Hard to defense us, Vic. You know, we can attack from the back row and all the way across the front. When you can back set and have your setter come up and hammer them down, it's pretty effective offense.
That's right. And another thing that was good about that start is it got the boys into it. Alyssa with the pass in the front, Stephanie with the good set, and Autumn with the nice kill. Autumn with a nice kill into the block that went wide.
Their blocker was there, Vic, but I tell you, when it ricochets off, It isn't going to land in bounds.
No, as hard as she's hitting, it's got to be a square block in order to put it back. 8-3 Lions.
Mal has 3 or 4 good serves in a row here.
Nice dig, just didn't get it up high enough.
Now we can get a stop here and we get back on the offensive. We'll be looking real good.
Upside out to Hoisington, makes it 8-4. Minneapolis. Lindsay with a nice serve to Audie. It was just a little wide on the kill attempt. Makes it 8-5 Minneapolis. Little miscommunication up there.
Yeah, that should have been lenses there, and she should have just went ahead and took it.
That is one thing these ladies do, is they talk to one another. Now it's an excellent set by Lindsay. Back row is just sliding in. Got our back row moving forward.
Yeah. Well, they were lucky to get to that. That kill attempt by Odd went powered through and went out of bounds, but they were lucky enough to cover. And then their back row just hit her right on across in a vacant spot.
They called Autumn for a lift on that. I don't think that was a lift.
Well, she set it across, so I don't know.
Its score's tied 8-8. Hoisington still serving. We need a side out right here. Lindsay with a tap over. We got a set. They're just putting it over the front. We got a set to Autumn, who hits with the left hand. That was a nice kill.
Yeah, they got a big middle there. They're going to have to keep that from happening. We're at a rotation right now. It's a little difficult for us. With their 2 big girls up front there, it's going to be tough to stay ahead in this match. Oh, that's a
2 hits.
Side out Minneapolis. Score tied 9-9.
There's a nice little misdirection on that one there. Kind of switched the front line for Hoisington up. Autumn Knox serving. Set to the outside. We got a tip at the net. That ball's out. That ball's out. Hoisington attacked that one on the hit over the net. Instead of playing bump set spike, and she hit it out. Makes it 10-9.
Yeah, Vic, this is probably some of the best ball Hoisington's played all day, too. I think they're up for the match, too. Kristen called that one in.
Yeah, Hoisington thought that ball was going to sail long, and it dropped right at the line. 11-9 Minneapolis. Knox still serving. Yeah, Hoisington, I don't think, has been tested other than the earlier match they played against Russell, but I think Hoisington was just a little bit, first match of the day, and they were a little bit sleepy or whatever. They come back and won it.
And now, right now, Vic, I think Hoisington's back row's a little bit overmatched with Autumn serving. They just can't quite get a good pass. There they finally get it up to the front row. And a nice dig by Mal.
Going for the dink. Nice block by Audie. She tried to recover. Side out to Hoisington, makes it 12-10 Minneapolis.
That's when we need to be doing some of our good work. Their big, tall girls are on the back row.
Cross court,
there you go.
Cross court set to Alyssa. Nice block by Lindsay Perry. Setting the outside, Alyssa in. You got a hand on that at the net, Mike. We're challenging everything at the net.
Well, that one squirted through us, and Hoisington scores a point. 12-11, Minneapolis.
Yeah, we need a side out right here. Make the pass. Good set. Back row kill. Back row kill, and that's where we want to see those. That play was set up good from the start. It makes it side out Minneapolis. Lindsay Perry serving, 13-11, Lady Lions. Good serve. That's a nice dig. That was a nice dig. The ball would have been in. They were talking out. Now we just played the set. We got a good set to Alyssa with a nice. Oh, he called that a lift. He's calling that a lift. How can that be a lift? I do not understand that.
Well, they're letting Hoisington tip it, and they're not letting us. Same play, but we've been caught twice, and Hoisington hasn't been caught.
They dropped that serve in right in front of Stephanie to make it 13-13. That serves into the net, side out to Minneapolis.
Well, Coach Mack got up and complained a little bit to the referee, Joe Ortiz over there, and I tell you, she had a right to, because Hoisington's been tipping it one-handed, and it's been going over good, and
that ball's out. Hoisington trying a back row kill, and it was long. Lions with another point, making it 13-13 Minneapolis. Audie with a nice short serve, just over the front row and right in front of the back row. Drops in there for a point. 16-13 Minneapolis. Hoisington going for a big hit. We had a good dig out of that, and Minneapolis recovers nicely, puts the ball back over. Going for another one. Hoisington hits that one into the net for another point for the Big Red.
They've got a pretty good hitter over there. They're setting up every time. So far, we've been able to dig them out. There's a nice serve. Should have been a lift.
There's Mallory hit right through the block again. You know, I'll tell you what, Mike, these girls, a couple of these girls on the Hoisington squad, we played against last winter over in Salina, in the Salina League, and we found out that if we block, get some good block stuffs or whatever, we get them rattled. There are two big hitters that they've got, number 42 and number 32, or number 12, I'm sorry. They'll either hit the ball in the net or they'll hit it long. If you get in on their front line and block stuff them a couple times, you're going to get inside their head, and that's what's happening right now. The girls are attacking the net and doing a good job.
Coach Mack's getting a ruling from the chair linesman there, the referee, and I don't think she's real happy, but she made her point.
Ball into play again. Good hustle on the Lions.
Steph sets.
Nice shot, nice. And there's Alyssa again. There's Alyssa again at the net. She's been there all day, Mike.
Well, that pass from Hoisington come back over, and it was right there where Alyssa likes it. She hit a cross-court winner and scored a point, Lady Lions. 19-13.
Hoisington subbed out one of the big girls. Audie with another good serve, puts it right in there. There's Stephanie at the net with a good dink over. That ball's long. That ball's long on the kill. Minneapolis with the point. It's 20-13.
I'm glad I was looking at the other line because I was looking at the fat line.
On a good run here. That's a good kill. She put that down pretty quick.
Yep.
Lions on a good run there. Scored 20 Minneapolis. The side out to Hoisington. Big Red makes a good pass. Nice back set. Nice back set. I've got to move a little on it. She's hit down pretty quick. She's
hit him down.
Block ball.
Set by arm on that 8-top.
That was a miss hit. That was a miss hit by the Hoyt Cardinals. Make it Wilbur and Fed.
Well, I was trying to get one of those slug bunts. Those are really tough to handle. Backed up. Fixing a big hit.
Okay, here we go. Lions need a side out. It's 7 minutes.
Thought that might have gone long, but we played it in.
That one was on the... Hit the hell out of that hurry. Passing that well at Alderson with the little... That ball's hit wide. We need that side out bad. Side out Minneapolis makes score 21-18 Lions. Alyssa George backer had a grade behind the line today.
There's another one.
Back up for the Hoisington Cardinals. Nice by Alyssa. Stephanie with the back set.
Now had to get her body in position to get there. And win one down.
We also got a touch on that for the block. Right out to Hoisington, 21-19 Minneapolis. Pass was just a little bit long. That pass was just a little bit long, cleared the tape, and we didn't have a chance. They were right there with the stuff put back.
I thought Coach Mack might ask the referee about that one. Looked like he kind of directed that one over.
Well, it looked like she might have roofed it, too.
21-20, and Hoisington is serving.
Coach Mack giving a little bit of instruction to the girls, getting fired back up, and if they can catch some of this fire that the little boys here have in front of us, things will be okay.
I think she's trying to take a little air out of that Hoisington server over there too, and cool her off just a little bit. She might tighten up a little bit and put one in the net, Dick.
Okay, our ladies back on the floor. Hoisington serving, Minneapolis head 21-20, first game of this last match of the day. That was a good kill. That ball's out of bounds. She's back on the blue line. How are they allowed to play that? Hoisington's called for in the net. That's a side out to Minneapolis. Minneapolis takes the lead now, 22-20. Stephanie Alderson back to serve it for the Lady Lions.
We need to get one here.
She got a good hand. Lynn's got a good hand on it. It just misdirected it away from Alyssa just enough to where she couldn't get on it. Side out to Hoisington, 22-21 Minneapolis.
Well, we knew this was going to be a good match.
Yeah, this is what we were looking for all day long. Hoisington's always tough.
I know Coach Mack wants his first one real bad, and so did Minneapolis. We cover there on a knuckle shot by Odd. There, that big middle just taps another one over.
They are. They're going for the dink ball when we've got our big line up front, and it looks like they're playing for the kill when we have our shorter front. 22-20. Back set by Stephanie. Nice tape shot off the net.
Right down the line.
Yeah, we got a kill from Mallory off the line. It's side out to Minneapolis. Minneapolis leads 23-22. First game of this last match against the Hoisington Cardinals. Mallory go with the serve for the Lions. Good serve. They're going for the kill with that ball's out. That ball's out. Okay, Mike, we're going to be serving for the game right here.
How about an ace?
We'll take an ace. We'll take an ace. Hoisington trying to switch us up a little bit. They're going to put in a substitution.
Put in a little defensive help there and take that bigger gal out. A little quicker person there.
Mallory puts the ball in play. Good deep serve to the back row. They're going to set. Going for the kill. Nice dig. Nice dig. Just a little offside. Went wide to the right. Side out to the Hoisington Cardinals. That makes the score 24-23 Minneapolis. Side out right here wins the game.
Yeah.
That's what you got with this new high school rule with the rally scoring. If they're aggressive on their serve and make a mistake, could mean the game.
There's a win. Oh, I thought that was going to drop.
Now we got us a pass from Mallory, set from Stephanie with a kill. Autumn Knox. Good recovery. Good recovery. Stephanie with a back set to Lindsay. Lindsay with a good cross court shot that had a tip at the net. Mallory with a good pancake to keep that ball alive. Here comes a set. They're going for the kill. That ball never cleared the tape. That's 2 shots. Minneapolis wins the ball game, folks. 25-23. That ball never cleared the tape. That should have been 4 hits the first time. Instead, it falls back and they ended up with a double hit on one of the Hoisington gals. That was a good game.
We got the dogs barking over here on that one.
All righty, well, we got the first game under our belt, and that's the one we wanted to have.
That was a great match. Great game of the match, anyway. 25-23, is that what it was?
25-23. You don't want to rest. It's great to win that first match, or the first game of the match, but you don't want to rest. You want to take off this next game right where you left off this last one and put them away early.
Well, with a team like Hoisington, you don't want to go to the third game. It's 15 points, and with their big hitters, if they get on a run up close, we found out earlier in that first game, they can put 7 or 8 points together and make it a little tough to catch.
Yeah, they did. They put a run together that first game and put Minneapolis in a pretty good hole. We came back, had a good rally.
Defensive skills there towards the end really pulled our team through, and just good fundamental skills there at the end just got us that victory.
I thought that ball might have hit the floor that Mallory pancaked.
Oh, that was
they said it was in play, and we'll take their word for it. Girls are still striking the ball well. They're hitting through their sets and just doing a fantastic job at the net.
Yeah, they're powering them right through the blocks. I don't see any reason to start letting up off that at all. Hoisington has had some fairly good success with just dinking it across, but that's not our style of ball. It's power ball and good hard hits.
Yeah, and if you noticed, Hoisington, when we had our smaller line up front, Hoisington was going for the kill. When we had our bigger gals up front, the taller girls, they were trying to dink it over the front line. Minneapolis needs to make an adjustment on that. If they saw what was going on, make an adjustment and put a stop to that too. Well, Mike, the Lady Lions took the court right now. We're getting ready to start game 2 of this final match of the day. Alyssa George is going to serve for the Lady Lions. Here we go. Good serve. Got a set. Nice dig by Alyssa. Got us a nice set. Good shot to Autumn, and that ball is out of here.
Got down.
Nice set to Autumn, and she put the ball down. That ball was beyond the standards. Hoisington coach is asking if the ball was still not in play, being it was in the rafters, but it was outside the standards, and that ball's out.
Definitely on the other side of the net.
Nice serve by Alyssa George, nice and short, right in front of the back row. Didn't even have a chance to return it.
I'd take about 2 more of those.
2-0, Lady Lions. Free ball for the Lady Lions. Pass from Audie Atwell, Stephanie Alderson with the set. Mallory Goeth with the kill. Just the way they want to do it. Little bump, set, spike, Mike.
Mal hit that diagonal over there just inside the line, and it was just, they weren't expecting it to go that direction. Excellent kill.
We do a lot of with our kills doing misdirection, going cross court, going opposite of middle and such. It's hard to defense that. Minneapolis still serving, leading 3-0, second game of the last match. Another nice serve by Alyssa George. Set, they're just going to hit her back to the back row. Stephanie Alderson with a set. Autumn Knox keeps it inside the antenna. Cross-court pass for a kill that hits the tape. Nice dig by Audie Atwell. Mallory goes up, there was a block at the net. Stephanie with another set to Autumn Knox, and Autumn just powers that ball across. Autumn with the bump, got a set and a kill right there. We got Hoisington in the net, Mike. That's going to be point Minneapolis. That was a good volley.
Yeah, it was. Mal with an excellent attack at the net. Her kill came through, but Hoisington was caught in the net there on the try for the block.
Alyssa's set. Alyssa's serve gets returned. Lindsay sticks a wing out to try to return that ball, and it's come pretty quick.
Yeah, that got by her pretty quick.
That's right out to Hoisington. Score Minneapolis 4, Hoisington 1. Hoisington with the serve, Lindsay with the pass to Stephanie on the set, and Autumn Knox with a kill right through the block again.
Yeah, Vic, I don't see any reason why we should let up and start dinking it. I'd just keep this power game going and just keep hitting them hard.
No, the girls have been hammering the ball all day long. I wouldn't. I'd keep pounding it. That was a good save by the front line, but the back row hits it into the net. That makes the score 6-1 Minneapolis. Stephanie Alderson serving. Nice block by Lindsay Perry. Nice block by Mallory. Good up by Audie Atwell. We got a set to the middle. Mallory just put the ball down. Nice dig by the Hoisington gal. Free ball from Minneapolis. Pass from Audie Atwell. Back set to Lindsay. Blocked by Hoisington. Alyssa just caught that with the side of her hand, causing the ball to go a little misdirection off to the left. That'll be side out for Hoisington.
That 6-footer from Hoisington got blocked by Lindsay the first time, then Mallory stuffed her over there. And
I don't think she wanted the ball back. Let somebody else hit it. I'm tired of this. Hoisington serving, down 6-2. Audie Atwell with the pass in the middle. Stephanie Alderson with a back set to Mallory. Mallory swings and hits it into the net.
She was looking right down that line.
The line was wide open.
And that's where she was headed with that one. Net.
Hoisington serves the ball into the net. Side out to Minneapolis. Scores 7-3 Lions. Mallory's back to serve. Lady Lions need to go on a little bit of a run right here. Nice deep serve to the back row. Setting the outside hitter. Got a tip at the net. Nice up. Good hustle by the Lady Lions. Good hustle, but shot went wide and couldn't recover in time. Side back, side out to Hoisington. 7-4 Minneapolis. Mallory with the pass in the middle to Lindsay with the back set to Autumn Knox. Block back. Autumn with the pass over. Lindsay gets the ball up. Oh, little miscommunication there. Steph made a lunge for it. Alyssa thought she was going, so Alyssa backed off. Ball drops in for a point. 7-5 Lady Lions.
Yeah, I think that's Alyssa's ball. She's just going to have to go ahead and take it. There, she's just a little short on that back row.
Alyssa swinging from the back row, just mistimed it just a little bit.
Hoisington back into this game again.
7-6 Minneapolis. Hoisington serving. That ball's long. It's now 8-6 Minneapolis. Autumn Knox back to serve. That ball drops in there. Bad pass by the back row on the serve. She put it up in between two hitters on the front row, and it fell in for a point Minneapolis.
Yeah, I don't think she could recognize where her setter was. It's on the other side of the floor. There she got it to her that time.
That was a nice kill by the Hoisington girl. They had a dig on it, but the ball went wide to the right, out of bounds. That's side out to Hoisington, makes the score 9 Minneapolis, 7 Hoisington. Hoisington serving. Minneapolis leads the match 1-0. Stephanie with a pass to Lindsay with a set to the middle, and Audie goes up. Oh, Audie goes up, and we got us a blocker from Hoisington is in the net. She doesn't think so, but the official says yes, you are. Side out Minneapolis makes it 10-7.
That works for me.
Lindsay Perry back to serve. Lindsay with a nice serve. Nice low serve. We got that kill was wide. Point Minneapolis.
And I'm glad.
That went down. put that ball down with some authority, but it was about 6 feet wide of the tape. Lindsey Perry still serving, 11-7 Minneapolis. Nice block by Alyssa George. That ball's out again. Oh, that was
2 in a row.
That was Stephanie Alderson with the block. Stephanie Alderson, our little setter, was with the big block at a big gal from Hoisington, and she puts it back over the net, but it's wide of the tape again. It makes the score Minneapolis 12, Hoisington 7.
Hoisington's coach doesn't want to let this thing get away from him, and the way it's going, they aren't playing very well right now. It could get away from them.
Yeah, she called a timeout so she could stop the bleeding. Let's just hope the Lions keep it going. Lady Lions back on the floor. Lindsay still serving. Minneapolis with the lead, 12-7. Nice serve. Put it right where the setter wasn't. Kind of a miss hit by Hoisington on that one.
It was a miss hit.
It fell for a point, side out Hoisington. Our ladies hustle, they're on the floor. With the ball's there, they hit to the floor, they're headed for the floor. Hoisington with the serve, short to the front row. Lindsay sets up Audie Atwell with a nice kill, hit it into the block, and it fell straight down. Side out Minneapolis, Lions lead 13-8.
We're just not afraid to attack that net anywhere along there, and they had 2 blockers in front of Audra, and she just hammered it right through.
Audie Atwell with the serve deep to the back row. Nice putback by Mallory on the block. That girl hit the ball on the line, and it's a point Minneapolis. That was an excellent putback by Mallory, and I have no idea. She just showed up.
We blocked.
Oh my gosh, that makes
it. Down, and then we recovered with our setter, and she was out of position, and here come their big outside hitter to put it down, and Mallory came halfway across the floor for the block.
Audie with another good serve. That was a good kill by number 12 for Hoisington. She hits the ball straight down at the floor. Yeah. It's hard to dig those. But once you know that's what she's doing, then you can play up a little bit when she goes to hit. Side out to Hoisington. Minneapolis leads 14-9. Hoisington just had a nice jump serve. Minneapolis returned it, but that makes the score 14-10 Minneapolis. Lindsay's pass to Stephanie for the set. Mallory with a good kill. She hit that ball right down. That's what she needs to start doing more of, Mike, is hitting the ball down. She told me
she has the elevation, she has the height, she has long arms, and she needs to put it right straight down the floor just like that.
Side out Minneapolis, Alyssa George serving. Back set from Hoisington. Right where we weren't.
It was in.
It's back to side out for Hoisington to score 15-11 Minneapolis. They gave Autumn a big hit. Autumn a big hit. She switched up and brought it with the left hand, which threw the Hoisington gal off. Point Minneapolis, side out. Stephanie Alderson back to serve for the Lions. Serves it to the back row. Middle sets the outside. The outside goes for the kill, and Minneapolis with a big block. Set it again. Dropped it right in front of the back row.
Well, I watched Hoisington play earlier, and they didn't have this much success with their hitters. This is probably some of the better volleyball they played all day. And they'll have to beat us.
That's right. That's right. We got a side out to Hoisington. Minneapolis leading 16-12. Hoisington puts the ball in play. Alyssa George with the pass to the center. Stephanie Alderson. Nice kill by Mallory right into the block. Hoisington blocker. Point Minneapolis.
She's been in the net a couple times. The Hoisington girl, I don't think she's wanting to get too close, and Mallory put it right.
Advantage.
Yeah, put it right in front of her.
Mallory's serve goes to the back row. Set the short shot. Nice dig. Nice dig
by
Stephanie
Mal.
with a good set. Autumn knocks with a kill right into the block, hit out of bounds on the block, and it makes the score 18-12 Minneapolis.
Monster hit by Autumn Knox. She come from out of bounds about 6 steps out, and that set was just right there.
Well, we have Hoisington calling a timeout, but she can't call timeout after the official blows the ball in play. The net judge down here on the floor shouldn't have allowed that timeout because the chair official blew the ball in play. Minneapolis is just getting ready to serve, and she stands up, calls for a timeout, and he gives it to her.
The rally scoring here is going to make it difficult for Hoisington to get in this. We have the serve and a 6-point lead, and we're playing well.
Very well. Our girls have played well all day long, but this by far is the best they've played today.
You know, I haven't seen even a 4 or 5 point swing against any of the teams where we have slacked off a little and had a little concentration problem, because they've been into this one from the start.
Another dig by Mallory. She's reached, that should have been a roof. That should have been a topper by the Hoisington gal. She went over the net to get that ball. Mallory with a nice dig, but the dig come up a little bit long. Point Hoisington. Hoisington puts the ball in play on the serve. Pass was just a little bit shy of its mark from Melissa. Hoisington scores a point on that, makes the score 18-14 Minneapolis. Stephanie passes to Lindsay in the middle, Audie's right there. We had a lot, that side was wide open, and Audie's seen it, and she just drops one in right beside the blocker.
5'5" and going against a 6 foot and a 5'11" girl, and just put her right down the line.
Our girls can see the court real well, and that's helped them out tremendously today. That was a good cross-court kill by Hoisington. Stephanie did get a hand on it, but it was a hard kill. Side out to Hoisington, 19-15 Minneapolis. That ball's going into the net. Side out to Minneapolis, 20-15. Lindsay Perry back to serve for the Lady Lions. Football boys are into it. Pass to the middle, set. Mike, they were out of position again, Hoisington was. Had just a nice soft put over by Alyssa George. Their hitter popped it up, but she popped it up to the setter in the middle, and the setter wasn't ready for it. Lindsay with another good serve, almost handcuffed the Hoisington girl. That ball didn't clear the tape. That should have been 4 hits. That was a good dig by the Lady Lions. Back row hit there by Mallory. Mallory passes to Stephanie. Stephanie sets Alyssa, and Alyssa's just a little short with that. It went into the net. Side out for Hoisington makes the score 21-16 Minneapolis. Stephanie with the pass to the middle to Lindsay. Lindsay with the set to Alyssa, and Alyssa with a nice hit. I thought it was. It must have only been 3. And there's Audie with another hit. Set to the outside for Alyssa, and Alyssa just a little short on that. It's 21-17, Big Red. We need a side out right here. Get the ball back. Mallory with a pass in the middle to Lindsay. Lindsay with a set over to Alyssa. Set was a little too close to the net. Scores 21-18 Minneapolis. Hoisington on a little bit of a run here. Autumn's pass goes up to, there we go. That's a nice kill, Alyssa. Picked up by Hoisington. Stephanie tried that little pushover, and Hoisington just dinks one into the net. That could be a rally stopper right there, folks.
Audra Atwell now to serve. We're ahead 4. Good serve.
That ball's out. That ball was out. The Hoisington crowd don't think so. Looked like it was long to me. That makes the score 23-18 Minneapolis. Audie Atwell serving another one. Nice serve, nice low serve. We're gonna have a free ball here. Lindsay with a pass to Stephanie in the deal. Sets Mallory in the middle, block to the outside. She hit through the block again.
That baby was headed out of bounds.
Well, Mike, we're sitting at match point right now. Minneapolis 24, Hoisington 18. This is match point. Lady Lions have looked good today. Good serve. Nice high set. Nice up by Autumn for the set. Mallory's going to put the ball. We got Hoisington in the net, and the Lady Lions have won this tournament again for the second straight year. Hoisington put a rally together, but Minneapolis just put a stop to it. Well, Minneapolis didn't put a stop to that last rally. That ball that Hoisington hit into the net killed their rally.
Yeah. Those girls have a right to be excited. The concentration level was just extremely high on this last game with Hoisington, and they took them in 2.
That's right, they beat a good team. They got every reason to be happy.
Hoisington knows they've been beat by a very skilled volleyball team. Not extremely tall, just really quick and just extremely skilled. We're blessed to have such quickness and skills.
Yeah, it's just a pleasure to watch them play volleyball. Sit up there and watch the match before this one. It looked like 2 5th-grade teams out there playing. And, it's hard to sit there and watch that when you know how volleyball is played.
I think it was the Sox.
There you go.
We would like to thank Russell, Lauren, and Nicole for participating.
Look how big those girls are compared to Coach Mack over there. When they walk by her, they're a good 4 or 5 inches taller than Julie McCulloch, and she goes pretty close to 5'8".
Lady Cardinals go out there to center court on the free throw line. We will have the Hoisington cheerleaders present the second place medals to the Hoisington Lady Cardinals. Congratulations, Hoisington.
Well, Vic, we're going to get the first place trophy here shortly. I think I'll zoom in on the girls a little bit and see if I can get a few smiles.
Yeah, Hoisington's out there receiving their second place medals. It was a good match. Hoisington played well. Minneapolis had the whole thing today. They played from start to finish in every match that they played. They hit the ball well. A lot of nice digs, a lot of good hits.
2003 Russell Volleyball Invitational champions are the Minneapolis Lady Lions.
For the second straight year, folks, this is Lady Lions taking first place here at the Russell Invitational Volleyball Tournament.
Thank you for an outstanding tournament. Everybody have a safe trip home. Hope to see you back next year.
Well, Mike, you got anything else to say?
Well, I was a little bit apprehensive coming out here. I knew we had a pretty good, easy start of it, but I kept looking at that Hoisington team play, and I knew we'd have our work cut out for us. It was going to be a good match, and girls put them away in fine order.
Yeah, it was a great team effort. It's just amazing how well they play together as a team. Well, this broadcast of the Russell Tournament was brought to you by the MHS Linebackers. Be able to watch it on Channel 37, Minneapolis Cable.